Alright, let's do this again. This is great. I am Artemis, by the way. Welcome to another race. Flad again. Welcome back, Flad. We got Marlin on the other side. We got them typing in the code, the special code for them, for their file name. And we will be ready to start this wonderful race. We saw wonderful things in the last race that I was just commentating. Hopefully this race can be just as wonderful. I have high hopes. And I am prepared. I demand fast gameplay from them. And of course we will get that. This is what we're here for. Alright, so we can see him starting. I'm not prepared for this, but we can see them. They're already climbing. Climbing the mountain they are. Beginning in the prologue here. The corner boosts, I believe those are. They looked like it, so I'm going to call them that. Going great. So we can see the bridge. The bridge is following the immediate... Wow, that looked really clean. I did not even see the menu. That's how you know it's good. Alright. So we got the Forsaken City coming on in. Let's see how it goes. I believe it's just a quick resync of the timers here. Alright, there we are. Alright, it's looking like some pretty clean movement so far. Doesn't look like it's going too bad for either one of them. Looks like there's slight changes in movement. That's it. Can't tell that much of a difference. I'm really confused. I must have missed something. Because the timers are synced, but I just missed something and they're definitely not in the same location. I don't know what happened in that second. I must have just like fallen asleep real quick, taking a quick nap. Which is quite sad. This is wonderful gameplay that I'm seeing. The gameplay that I have seen and been awake for, it's looking really good. Marlin making it there first. Flad not that far behind. I have no idea what I missed. But it resulted in about 5 seconds of difference, which is more than you would like. Of course, you would always like to get through every single stage perfectly, but that's not always how it goes. So here we go. Here we are. We got the dream blocks. Marlin's fallen all the way down. See how it goes. Flad just starting the chapter. There we go. Starts in the dream block so we can immediately start going up. Flad hopefully can do the same. Ooh, just barely missing it. Alright, there we go. Marlin right about to get to the battling section. It's one of my favorite like songs in the game too. It's just really nice. I like the chase music. Alright, so we can see Flad here going up, climbing the mountain through the dream blocks, getting chased. They're both getting chased. The coins that unlock the block. It really confuses me still. I don't understand the idea of that. But I suppose you don't really need to. So once again, the hardest room in this game. Not this game. I mean this chapter. But if you just go fast enough, it's always a breeze. Or so it seems. As long as you do the movement consistently and quickly, you can never get caught up to. Now we got here waking up on Marlin's side. Flad getting pretty close to waking up out of the dream. We got the hyper speed at dashes. Going way faster than normal running speed or normal dashing. It's looking great. Flad seems to be flying a little bit faster. I don't know, just something about it looks a little bit faster than what we saw on Marlin's side. Either way, Marlin in the lead still. Say 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, but still. Alright, so we can see Marlin getting up to that key real quick. And entering the wonderful hotel. Flad just walking up the entryway. Getting up there, getting the front door key. And Marlin getting the other key and dying? What? That was strange. I don't think that was a death. That must have been like a restart. So it did not look the same, but I mean, whatever. As long as the key gets gotten, that is the important part. Now it does look like it's a lot closer than it was. I mean, still, it's kind of hard to tell, but it is closer than it was for sure. I mean, Flood's just like, it's a mix. You gotta both hope that the other person messes up, but at the same time, if either like you're not watching and just in general, you just have to play the best you can. You just, I mentioned it in the other race that I commented. You just gotta keep going. Can't let anything get to you. It looks like Marlin making it through that big mess super fast. So fast I blinked my way through it. Flat on this other side though, making it through the big mess. Wow, that diagonal. Beautiful. Looking great. We see the spike jump on Marlin's side going great. Immediately hitting it, organizing the blue books. I think those are blue books. They're all organized. That's the important part. All the books are getting organized. Set by set. We can see the little crystal heart there. Sadly, we will not be retrieving that one from this stage, but looks very pretty. Marlin making it through this section, very clean. I did not see anything go wrong. Flad, the same. That looked really close. It looked like he was about to drop off, but went just fine. Alright, going through the last room on both sides, the washing machine room, the purple books. Ooh, just like that. Marlin cleaning up the last of the books. The big mess has been cleared. The key has been received, and up we go. Up the empty elevator shaft, of course. Couple more blue coin things. It might just be me, but I think they look like water drops. I don't understand what that's actually supposed to be, but that's, in my mind, that's what it always is. Alright, so we got the demo dash on Marlin's side. I completely blinked out on actually saying it, but I did see it. Flad also did it. Sadly, I have to actually talk if I want to commentate. It's a huge dilemma on my side, but you know, once in a while you get it. You get it down. Alright, so it looks like this is, I don't know, it's getting pretty close again. I mean, Marlin is definitely ahead, but doesn't look like as far as... Oh, okay. I am mixing up sections of this level, but still, Marlin is not terribly far ahead. And there's still a lot of game left. Like, if we see anything insane like we saw before, just anything super insane, like we get failed bub drops repeatedly, or if we get like the B side for reflection or anything like that, anything can change this up still. Just has to be enough of mistakes, I suppose. Alright, so we get to see them both starting the Golden Ridge here. Breaking all the blocks, entering all the bubbles, dashing out of them. Beautiful. Talking to the old lady that just laughs there at us. Ooh, dying to a spike, Marlin's side. Alright. So we got Flad just climbing up a wall real quick. No big deal. We got Marlin. Ooh, we're going to go for the blockless. I still don't know what it's called, but it's still really impressive to me. Ooh, really close. The second try. Going it for it a third time. Ooh, getting it the third time. Oh, it looks like that corner boost, like a bottom corner boost. I don't understand. It just is way more. It's equally as impressive, in my opinion. It's insane. But we saw Flad do the normal strat where you get the block and then you do the hyper speed dash off of it. But still, both are very impressive. Marlin going all out, I'd say. But even though it took a couple tries, eventually getting it, and it looked great. Ooh, that was really cool. All right, so we got the heavy wind now in Marlin's side. Paying it no mind, going full speed despite the wind against him. Alright, the snowballs coming in out of nowhere. Not sure where they're coming from, just falling up the mountain. So this is a mountain, right? We understand that this is a mountain, but there's just this giant ridge on the side of the mountain. Unrealistic game. Disappointed. Just kidding. Marlin making it through the section, not as far ahead as I thought. But still. But, oh, that might have been the deaths. The deaths probably caught up to him. Like, just, he had what he wanted to do in mind, but just he kept going for it. It took him, I think on the third try he finally did it, but still. He finally did it, which was really cool, but I think just all of those attempts are what actually caught up with him. Alright, so we can see we got the little bit of resync going on, see how close we are. Wow, it's a lot closer than I thought. Alright. It's a couple seconds, but practically tied. The hyper speed. Hyper speed! Oh, not getting the full hyper speed, but neither of them getting full hyper speed. Still, super impressive. Really, really, really cool. Alright, so I believe they're both going for the B side. Yep, of course. It's become mandatory. I don't remember how much time it saves. I mean, I remember when it was found, because it was definitely like, oh, people are never going to do this in runs. Ha ha ha, or something like that. But of course people are doing it now. But it must save like enough time for everyone to do it. Of course this is like at a the top end, I suppose, so of course these people are going to be doing it. But just, I wonder, because there's that time difference for reflection too, between the side A and side B, but I know that's a lot less of a time save. I wonder how long, I'm not sure. It's interesting to see the different choices people decide to make. Bub's drop happening on Flad's side. Easily. Hands down, easiest trick of the game, of course. Not true. Both of them getting it, though. That is such a relief on both of their shoulders. I'm sure after practicing... I don't know, I can't say that. Because I don't know. Like, I feel like after a lot of practice, you just get used to it. But I've definitely seen a lot of, like, top runners fail it in races. Maybe not this season, but definitely last season. But also, to be fair to them, it was a lot newer last season compared to this one. Alright, so they're both pretty... What? Marlin's ahead, but I don't know what I missed. But anyway, it's not by much. This is still really, really close. I don't know what I missed still. I'm trying to figure that out, but I suppose, like I said, the past is the past. We're only moving forward at this point. Why, hello.
Why, hello there.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. FC Racer here. I just got home, so I apologize for being tardy to the party, but I was tuning in just a little bit and seeing stuff on Speedrun, and this looks to be a very tight race right now. We're looking...
it's gotten a lot closer. I mean, there was a bigger time difference, and then just in the last like 30 seconds to a minute, it's gotten really close. Within like the same rooms now.
Yeah, Marlin pulling just a little bit ahead, but Vlad not too far behind.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to give a lot more of the technical speak, because I have not watched this game in months. So I have been trying to do my best, but it's not going that well.
Speaking of tech, can we talk about that movement there with Fladervy in the tape room? Speedrun, global speedrun, please. We're gonna need a highlight of that because that was amazing. Yeah, I am more than happy to talk about some of the stuff that's coming up. I mean, all the major roadblocks are kind of out of the way. We got through Bub's drop, I believe, and Vlad is actually going to be first out the gate here for his lake skip attempt. And again, just a little bit of a desync, excuse me, but on the IGT, but that's okay. Vlad's going to step up to the plate first here.
I believe we got... I think I was trying to sync it. It's close now. Ooh, death.
Yeah, actually, Vlad getting it first try, and Marlin taking a few attempts there, so Vlad's going to pull out in front here. Just need to keep it really clean. This is actually really close. We still have a lot of game to cover, though. Reflection has been known to just kind of shut people down, and then, of course, we have the summit as well, too, so...
I mean, we got, like you said, we have a lot of major roadblocks out of the way, but there's still a lot of the game left. Just the little potholes and rocks in the road that we still have to come over.
Yeah. Like, you know, we have a lot of tricks and stuff that we do. Like, we have Demo Dash, and we have Bub's Drop, and Lake Skip, and Yeet, and all that stuff. But really, just the whole game and the movement and everything about it is just like it's one big piece. And so, especially at such a high-level play, because a lot of the runners that are in the league, I mean, you're looking at them to, you know, per run, less than 10 deaths. So movement and just making sure everything is clean is very important here. And unfortunately, we're seeing on Marlin's screen just a little bit of a mishap here and there, just some minor bumps in the road, but able to keep it together. This Fladervy getting ready to take the top route here. This is a nice cool section here, so gonna hyper in and just rely on bouncing off of these bumpers just right. He's gonna get that. Marlin not too far behind. He's also gonna get the corner boost too.
Up the precise flying. I think I was talking about that earlier, just how precise that flying is, how different it is from like the rest of the movement in this game.
Oh yeah.
It's
Nice. And especially because Fladervy plays on keyboard. I'm not 100% sure about Marlin. I think he might be playing on keyboard too. So they don't have
Really?
as much. Yeah, they don't have as much movement options as you do with an analog stick. So I believe it's if as long as the feather movement isn't more than 13 degrees, you will maintain speed. So like every time that goes a little over that, you slow down just a little bit. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so having only
So
up, down, left, and right, it can get a little wonky. Alright, so we got Battling Boost coming up. Flad showing off a little bit of swag here, bouncing off of Kevin. He's going to get in contact with Battling here at 1707. Marlin, on the other hand, going to come in at 1709. We got Flad ahead by 2 seconds, but again, it looked like he took a death there.
Yeah, real quick death. Tying it up pretty quick.
That one is... That happens. It's like if you miss the timing for that down forward dash, you just go right into the spikes. But it's very quick, but it was enough for Marlin to just get real close. And in fact, it looks like Marlin is actually ahead again. They're going back and forth. This is what I'm talking about. I'm seeing in the chat, LM Jax. Yes, it is me. The stars have aligned, and I am able to sneak in and commentate a match. And not only that, a very exciting one too. So I'm really pumped about this. And also I'm with Artemis too. So this is, I couldn't ask for anything more.
This is exciting. I haven't been able to commentate for months now. I haven't been doing much. Been lounging around, super lazy, of course.
I mean, that's the
definitely not doing anything.
If you're gonna do any lounging, the laziest is the best. Let me tell you.
Yes, of course. Hopefully in the coming time, though, I'll be able to step in, do some more of this commentary, because watching these races is just insane.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was never terribly into Celeste. I only watched it mainly because of GSA, but oh man, just it's so good. I keep rambling on about how I think the movement's just beautiful in this game.
Oh yeah. Matt and the gang have done a fantastic job just putting everything together. And especially like when you're coming from a casual point or like a first time playthrough and then seeing a speed run of this game, it is completely mind-blowing. And especially, you know, because Celeste is free on the Epic Game Store. I'm gonna just go ahead and plug this right now. It's free on the Epic Game Store, yeah, for a week. So if you are looking to dip your hand in and try to get into these leagues, I mean, you have the opportunity right there to get going, and it's free. So it's like, why not? Right, so
free is the best price, but even if you did have to end up paying for it, it is absolutely worth it. It is a beautiful game.
I mean, like, I've bought the game 3 times. I'm not even going to lie. I have it on PlayStation 4, because that's where I originally started doing my speedruns on, and then I bought it on the Switch so I can practice on my commute. And then after crashing the game, dying during that Battle and Boost cutscene, I just switched to PC because I was like, I don't want to deal with that anymore.
So you just kept switching, or you rather you bought it on the Switch to practice on the go.
And then especially when the DLC comes out and everything gets squared away, I'm definitely going to be practicing more on the Switch during my commute because I noticed that for my times they were just chopping down.
It's still both of them finishing Reflection really close to each other. This is still insanely close.
As we get into Summit. Now Summit, I believe, I'm not sure what Marlin's IL time is for Summit, but I know Flad had an 8:04. So Flad very strong here. Marlin as well. I mean, Marlin, but actually, you know, both of these runners, let me pull that back because I'm not sure. I believe that Teach has the world record right now. Is that correct?
From what I understand, it is. He has like the 27:34.
Okay, I wanted to just double check that. But
yeah, me probably should.
But also too, these are both former world record holders in this category. So you know, they have put a lot of time into this. This is going to be a very exciting photo finish here. We're definitely going to want to pay attention to some rooms here in 500, most notably these just the back end of this section. And then, of course, the dreaded 1500. We're going to have the Bound Under the Terrain in 2000. And then 2500. I mean, I don't think door skip is going to be a big deal, knock on wood. But we have just some really tricky stuff towards the tail end before we get into 3000. So there's a lot to cover. All right, and I'm getting from the back end here. Yes, world record is looks like it may be 27:31 by TGH, and then Marlin's PB is a 27:34, and Flad's is a 27:49. So again, these are like the these are the heavy hitters, and we got Chai as well. I believe he is in the sub 28 club, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm so out of the loop, you guys. I apologize. Like, since the league has started, I feel that everybody has just turned it up to 15. And PBs have been being handed out left and right from all these top runners, so it's hard to keep up. Okay, so it's M Sushi with a 27:58, and then Chai has a 27:53. There we go. Okay, see, but it's crazy because it's just the start of the league, and I feel that time is just going to get lower and lower as we head towards the finale of season 2.
Like, I don't know. I still like remember just the sub 30 just being insane, and now sub 30 is like almost commonplace now.
I know,
like in these leagues at least, where it's just like,
ooh, Marlin taking a rough death.
But yeah, just sub 30 just seems to be so common. It's just so impressive to me.
And as I mentioned, 1500 is not being fair to Marlin here. It's going to allow Flad to just slightly pull ahead by a few seconds here, but he's going into this first long room. This room sucks. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's very brutal. For some reason, you can get corner bopped off of an ultra. For some reason, when there's no corner, it's very weird. Oh, Flad is gonna have to improvise here. Oh, he's gonna do that over, but Marlin is gonna pull ahead in the triple ultra room. Flad coming through with alternate strats, playing it safe. Oh, my. Okay, what was that? I thought he was gonna move. He was just holding on. That's all right. That's all right.
Getting through. That's all you really need.
Yeah.
Making progress.
All right. So Marlin is going to get out, clocking it at a 23:05. Flad probably going to be at a 23:13 here. Is Marlin first to get into 2000? We got this wind room coming up. This one's not too bad. The next one can be a little tricky. That Snowball likes to be a diva sometimes. We're gonna see. Oh, Marlin actually taking top route here with some nice ultra movements. He's gonna jump into the Bound Under the Terrain room. He's going for it. That first tricky jump. Second one. Oh no, he jumped too high. You have to start over, and that's gonna allow Flad to catch up again. And actually, Flad now in the lead based on IGT. They're both going for Bound Under the Terrain. This time Marlin getting it and Flad getting it first try. He's going to be ahead by about 4 seconds. Holy cow, folks. Y'all better get some people up in here and get hyped about this race because this is absolutely nuts. And look at the confidence. Flad going for the swag strat. That doesn't save time. It's just a nice little thing that you can do. Nice corner boost too. Marlin now getting onto just the last few screens here. Going to do some excellent wall bounces here. Flad right behind, but again, IGT, Flad is just ever so slightly ahead.
This is insane how close this is. It didn't look like it was going to be close. And then everything changed.
And again, the winner's going to walk away with 60 points at least. So, but just based on this pace here, it looks like it's going to be a 60-30 split between the two of them. Oh, Marlin actually running into some spikes here. To slow it down. This room is really tricky because they go for that corner boost there. It's very easy to just die. It's very shaky. Also, we see that Ultra Marlin is the Onyx King. the extra shout out there going on. He's not only the Onyx King, but at one point he was the Celeste King as well. And again, you know, it's a 3 seconds difference between the two of them, so it's like anything can go. I'm just really excited to see just everybody kind of clawing their way to get to the top of the leaderboards here, and just also pushing each other to just keep that time going down. All right, right, so now we're in this final room of 2500. This one's very tricky. There's a lot of intricate movement that everybody has to do, and a death here is very detrimental. Nice, getting that dash off of that again. Flad looking to be in the clear here.
There we go.
All right, Flad is touching down at a 25.39, and Marlin at a 25.44.
Yep.
Get with the mic. And we are getting a sync here, folks. Ooh, let's go. Get some hype in the chat. This is what I see. I missed this. I'm gonna just put this out there. I missed this hot action that's going on right here, and now Flad taking care of downdraft, just zooming through.
This is closer than I was prepared for. Oh,
yeah.
I'm not prepared for this.
Right now, Marlin just about 2 flags behind. But again, the flags are so... The spacing between them is so, it's not the same. So that doesn't really mean a lot. So we're going to just go by the in here. Flad about to get into updraft here. Meeting of a battle in. I'm going to touch down at a 26.28. And we've got Marlin Honda. So this is pretty much... They just need to run the cleanest summit right now. Both runners have to. I mean, like, if Fladervy makes a mistake, even just with movement... There's just that chance that Marlin's going to sneak in, and then also for Marlin has to keep it honest too, and just run the tightest ship that he's ever ran for this game if he wants to take this W. So far, so good. But we are on flag 13. This one. Oh my gosh! It's like I knew, and I was just on point. We are not scripting this one, folks. FC's commentator curse coming through, but again, it's not that far behind. Oh my gosh. Who wants it more? Who's hungrier? Who is trying to get to that dismal pie that's going to be at the end of this run? That's what I want to know. Oh my gosh. All right, we are in the home stretch here. Marlin touching down.
33. Oh man, they're like...
This is absolutely crazy. This is what I'm talking about. Let me see all the emotes and everything in chat. I want to see your guys' excitement here. Some big things to note. Flag 3, definitely. Oh my gosh, as I say that, Marlin taking it in, and Flag is going to pull out in front, pump the brakes. But even then, still flag number 3, we got this nice tricky jump coming up here, or this dash. Flad's going to nail it. And even then, this could come down to flag 1 movement. Oh boy.
I've seen deaths there before. It feels bad, but it does happen.
It does happen. All right, Flad first. Looking to maybe get a 28-19 here if we can keep this one clean, but Marlin right on his tail. Little bumps here.
Making it up.
All right, nice. All right, Flad looks like he's gonna take this one home, guys. Woo! Can we get that timer?
Wow.
Please.
28-18
to a 28-24, 6 seconds. Oh my gosh, excellent work between both runners here.
That was insane.
Yeah, that flag 4. Flag 4, I know personally, that one has sniped me in the any percent speed GSA tournament. It's done that. I am not gonna lie. So, but man, overall, fantastic race. Definitely gonna want to watch this one again.
It was absolutely beautiful.
That was great.
Oh, tons of crisp movement.
Right, so we're gonna swing over to the leaderboard here, updated, and now at the end of this week, I don't know what week it is. Week 4, 3, 4.
I know nothing.
4.
I've been out of it.
Yeah, sorry. So we got Flad in first with a 267, right behind TGH with a 249, Marlin with a 219, and Programmatic sneaking in with a 216, as well as Black Parent, M Sushi, Aurora Dash, and Chai Kitty rounding up the top 8 here. We have plenty of Celeste left to go, though. 8 more rounds of this. Anything can happen, and especially with this scoring system, it's going to be very exciting. So be sure to follow Speedrun, and to get all the latest updates. Again, tomorrow, I believe... I don't even know what's streaming tomorrow. I know Mario Maker 2 is on Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow, I believe, is it Odyssey? Oh, Super Mario 64 Edition 1. See, sorry, y'all. Let me be real too. I have not had a day off in the past like 9 days, 10 days. So
Yeah,
brain's a little wonky. I'm hoping to get a day off this weekend. kind of nuts. But I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in